All right, guys, welcome back to the return of the Monday Night Raw live stream reactions. As for some reason, my phone was trying to text. Whatever. Let's go ahead and get started with Raw in 3, 2, 1, boom. Can't believe the Elimination Chamber is already going to be this Saturday. It literally feels like the Royal Rumble was 2 weeks ago. And apparently we're starting things off with Becky Lynch opening the show right now. Feels actually pretty good to be back doing the live stream reactions. I gotta say.
And you can understand, Corey, why Becky Lynch is buzzing after what played out last week. An epic steel cage match between the man and the role model Bayley would break down in the closing moments, with Bayley utilizing Dakota Kai's clutch when the unlikeliest of saviors would emerge in the form of WWE Hall of Famer Lita.
That was actually a pretty still good twist of fate by Lita. I don't know how active Lita is still in wrestling, but that was actually pretty good. Although I wonder why Lita had to be the savior when they could have just utilized freaking Candice LeRae and Mia Yim. I wonder what Adam Pearce is doing out there, though. Let me turn the volume up a little bit more for you guys. Did CFO make Becky Lynch's theme song, or I don't remember who made it? I get the feeling like that theme song will expire.
The man has come around to Brooklyn.
I'll make sure you guys can hear it.
I can say, welcome to Monday Night Raw.
Wait, careful. That's Monday Night Raw.
I even dressed all spiffy for you. And I brought Adam Pearce.
What, they're Adam Pearce? What the hell?
Don't hold it against me. I'll get to that later. But as good as it felt to beat Bayley in that steel cage last week, and it felt great. And big shout out to Lita for having my back.
I didn't ask for her help.
That's a legend right there, and she forgave me, even though I was a bit of a weirdo last year to her. But
I don't even remember.
Bygones. Over the course of the week, I realized that my path to WrestleMania was no longer clear. That I had been so distracted by those damage control fools that I lost sight of the thing that is the most important to me in this business, and that is the Women's Championship. And so, if it's one thing I love to do, it's to fight my way into things. And we are less than a week away from Elimination Chamber, and Adam Pearce, this brings me to you. If it's one thing you love to do, it's up the ante and make some fights. So I'm presenting you with an opportunity. I am giving you the opportunity to let me fight my way into that Elimination Chamber right here tonight. What do you say?
It is. Oh, I like that. Becky's like, I'm done with you. Although technically, they still have the rubber match.
Whoa, Becky.
Bayley, what are you wearing?
If you think that you're getting a shot, if you think that you're getting into the Elimination Chamber match after what you pulled last week, then you're a bigger idiot than all of these idiots.
She really needs another line besides idiots. I'm getting sick and tired of that.
Because
Seriously.
you didn't finish nothing last week. That so-called Hall of Famer had to do it for you.
And
No, Lita took care of your girl so that I could take care of you.
Oh, I don't think so. I'm here to talk to Adam real quick because I think you need to scrap what happened last week in that cage match from the record books. Uninvite Lita from all events and put me into the Elimination Chamber match.
So
that's what I deserve. That's what I've earned.
So apparently the women's chamber is not
Grand
finished.
Slam Women's Champion, Becky.
It's not
You
cleared.
don't know what that's like, do you? No.
I'm a WrestleMania main eventer. You don't know what that's like, do you, Bailey?
Wait, look.
You don't know what that's like.
I need to go back.
Elimination Chamber match. That's where I deserve. That's what I've earned. I'm a Grand Slam Women's Champion, Becky. You don't know what that's like, do you? No.
I'm a WrestleMania main eventer. You don't know what that's like, do you, Bailey?
Never will.
And nobody wants to see Becky versus Bianca at WrestleMania again because, ding dong, hello, you lost.
Well, if I recall last year, we stole the damn show, and where were you? Oh, nowhere to be found on your little peg leg.
Ow! Becky's dropping fires.
I have successfully defended both Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships at WrestleManias. So what about that, huh?
I wouldn't have counted on one night.
Bailey,
Becky's keep dropping bombs.
wait just a second. The Raw Women's
Now. I hear a whole lot of talk about the Raw Women's Championship, but nobody thought to actually come talk to the Raw Women's Champion herself.
Because you don't run the show. What's to talk to you about? You don't run the show.
I mean, because if you would have actually asked me, I would have told you that I actually like where this is going. Because I actually want to face the best of the best at WrestleMania. Now, Adam, there's already 6 women in the Elimination Chamber match, but if Becky and Bailey want to use the chamber to get to me, I think they should have to go through me.
Wait, what?
I like the way that you're thinking, and you know what? You've given me an idea. What if tonight you 3 compete in a triple threat match? Hold on. We'll raise the stakes. If Becky or Bailey win, they're added to the chamber, and then that match will start as a triple threat. But if Bianca wins, neither one of you get in. Now that sounds like a hell of a main event and fair. What do you guys say?
That's a new one. A first time ever 7-woman style elimination chamber match.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's official tonight in Brooklyn. Becky Lynch, Bailey, and Bianca Belair in a triple threat match. Okay, Pierce, put it where it's due. Let's raise the stakes. Let's up the ante tonight in Barclays Center. Your way, Graves. Make this one up for me.
So that's a new one. If Becky Lynch or Bailey win against Bianca or each other, it will become a triple threat to start things off in the Elimination Chamber for the opportunity to face Bianca, the Raw Women's Championship. Why is Asuka on the heel? Well, I guess it's not really the heel side. Well, we have a 6-woman tag match. Raw versus SmackDown. Don't forget, Survivor Series, the one night of the year that Raw and SmackDown go head to head, right? Where's Rhea?
Gentlemen, sorry. This Saturday at Elimination Chamber, Finn, yourself, and Rhea Ripley will team up to take on Edge and Beth Phoenix in a mixed tag team match. While you, Damien, will actually step inside the Elimination Chamber itself.
Diamond's going to be out there for the Judgment
Championship.
Day
So,
on Saturday.
Is the Judgment Day prepared for the huge week ahead?
Byron, that's not the question. The question is, are those 5 other men prepared to step inside a chamber with Damian Priest?
Hell no, they ain't.
That's right. You know what? I know a thing or two about being locked up, and I've been with Priest all week, and I know he's going to run that chamber just like I ran my block. Plus, I know he's going to walk out of there United States champion. And I just got off the phone with Mommy. She's still traveling the world promoting WrestleMania.
Come on.
I know she's excited for the Elimination Chamber. She is for Valentine's Day.
What?
Tonight, we got the Street Profits. They want to smoke. Tonight, they're going to get rolled up, bowled up, and smoked up. That's real business.
Okay. Where's Rhea? Why is Rhea not here for the second week? What is this, the second or third week in a row? Come on.
Are we ready for a party here in
Ridiculous.
Brooklyn or what? I would never.
Go ahead. Fast forward to the Street Profits. It's going to be the Street Profits against the Judgment Day. Finn Balor and Damian Priest taking on the Street Profits. I don't know why. Oh, hang on. Commercial for SmackDown.
Unrivaled brutality from the head of the table. Sami Zayn is attacking right.
See, Cody Rhodes dresses like I thought of this just yesterday. Cody Rhodes dresses like every single heel that's ever in the company. He dresses in a suit and tie, while Sami Zayn dresses like CM Punk, sweatshirt and sweatpants. You know, sometimes Punk would wear the shorts. Man, Sami Zayn is the average man that we all love to support. While Cody Rhodes is, I don't want to say corporate, but just why does it have to be Cody's time, man? I don't understand why so many people are all for Cody Rhodes and they just don't see why Sami Zayn can be our guy. Because he's not powerful enough? Like, since when does power have to be anything? It's about endurance and pushing through the pain and just getting that 1, 2, 3 victory. It can happen at any given time. I just can't get over it, man. Still, Sami Zayn is the guy who should beat Roman Reigns in my eyes, not Cody Rhodes. But it's not going to happen because they don't have the balls to do it. They don't have the balls to go through with it. Do you, Triple H? So again, we are on commercial break right now, ladies and gentlemen. It will be the Street Profits taking on Finn Balor and Damian Priest when we come back live. Gotta say, it feels pretty good to be back, doing the live stream reactions. Might as well take care of this right now. If you feel like I deserve it so far, give it a like at the bottom there. You can hit subscribe as we're doing the live stream reactions once again. I took a small break from doing it, and I was doing reviews, and it just wasn't feeling good. Doing the reviews just wasn't really working out too well. I was like, I felt I was getting too lazy, so I wanted to get back to what happened. So far, pretty much all that's happened is that Becky Lynch came out and was telling Adam Pearce that she should be put in the Elimination Chamber. I didn't watch Raw last week, so I was confused. I was like, wait a second, have we not filled all 6 spots for the Elimination Chamber? But apparently we did, and then so far they just wanted to be put in there for no reason. And I'm like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. Then Bayley came out, and Becky Lynch was firing on all cylinders on Bayley. Bayley was telling Becky, I've been a Triple Crown winner, or what is it, Triple Crown? Anyway, she won the SmackDown, Raw, NXT Women's Tag Team titles. I forget what that's called. I think it's called the Triple Crown winner. And Becky said, well, I've main evented WrestleMania, something you'll never do. Basically, she said, then so on and so forth. Bianca came out and then said, you know what? I like where this is going, that both these women should have to fight for their opportunity to face me. Adam Pearce made a match saying that it'll be a triple threat tonight, Becky versus Bayley versus Bianca. If Becky or Bayley win the matchup tonight, they will be put into the Elimination Chamber match. And instead of 2 people starting off in the chamber, it will be 3 people with a triple threat at Elimination Chamber. So that'll be the first time ever. I mean, if Bianca doesn't win, which I don't think that she will. I think it's too intriguing to see how things start off with a 7-woman elimination chamber matchup. But we are back live right now with the Street Profits again, going to be taking on Finn Balor and Damian Priest. Another thing that happened is that Rhea Ripley is not here tonight again for the second or third week in a row that Rhea Ripley is not here. She's one of the biggest stars they have, and yet they keep her away. At least one of the biggest stars. Oh, as much as I love the Judgment Day's theme song, we cannot be playing this as it's too big of a risk to get hit with the copyright. It's kind of like I would love to hear Judas play when I do my AW reactions, but it's just too. Oh, you know what I can't wait to see? I can't wait to see the entrance for the Judgment Day on WWE 2K23. Well, Rhea will be there. Is that a prediction or is that confirmed that Rhea's going to be there on SmackDown? I mean, I'd imagine that she has to start showing up on SmackDown to start building up her feud with or start building up her WrestleMania match with Charlotte Flair. Which hopefully that goes better this time around for Rhea. And honestly, it doesn't even really matter. I know that if Rhea wins, that she'll be having to be on SmackDown. But at the same time, it really doesn't matter. The brand split doesn't matter. Rhea Ripley will show up on every single show. She's the all-star. I feel like that Rhea might even be more over than Bianca Belair. That's just my feeling, that the fans tend to care more for Rhea Ripley than they do for Bianca. I feel like that. Oh, I never took the time to actually look at the movie that the Judgment Day have, but the Purple Flames are really cool. The Judgment Day needs to be on both shows. I agree, actually. I absolutely agree. The Judgment Day are the second best faction that is on WWE, and I think that they're the second best thing. Well, I guess at this point it would be the third best thing because Sami Zayn is split from the Bloodline. So the Bloodline is the first best thing. Sami Zayn is second, and Judgment Day is third best thing, in my personal opinion, in that order of WWE. So there we go. We're going to start things off live. One thing is that I don't want to have to commentate over everything that happens during the matchup. So I'll commentate every once in a while. I'm going to try to make the live stream reactions a little bit more of my own thing. The fans are chanting, "We want mommy." And see, why are they doing? The only way I accept that Rhea is not here tonight is if the fact of Edge is about to come out and then Rhea sneak attacks Edge or Beth Phoenix to build up for their matchup on Saturday. Because Elimination Chamber is this Saturday, and yet the only freaking Dom needs the U.S. or Intercontinental title. United States, no, just because Damian Priest is in the Elimination Chamber, so that wouldn't really work out too well. They'd have to fight with each other. And as much as it works out for make Finn half demon, honestly, I wouldn't object to it, but I'd be worried because for the first part of Finn's career, it felt like the demon was the only thing that WWE was caring about, just so that they could, sell a bunch of merchandise. And it felt like that Finn Balor, the man himself, really had nothing going for him when he was on the main roster. It was just all about demon this, demon that. And so I was a little bit worried when it came to just Finn Balor himself. But doing a half demon thing, bring it every once in a while, would be quite okay for me. But I think that it's really cool to see Finn Balor finding his own groove again as a heel, especially because I think Finn Balor does better work as a heel, in my opinion. Finn's a good babyface too, but I think that he just does his best work as a heel. I've always enjoyed more of his work as the villain. Who is the Intercontinental Champion still? I know Austin Theory is United States champion. I keep forgetting who that damn Intercontinental Champion is. Oh, Walter. Oh, I think we should not have Dominic face Walter. I think I think it would not work out too well for Dominic going up against Walter or Gunther, whatever you want to call him. M&M's are back. Okay. It's so weird. Whatever. Right now we are on commercial break, but I do love the fact that we are on picture-in-picture break. I hope this stays. Like for live stream reactions for me, I really love the picture-in-picture break, so that way I can keep commentating. And yeah, take the cheap shot, Dom. Yeah. Dominic is in my top 5 of favorite people to watch on WWE, and I have no idea why. I just find him absolutely entertaining. It was a pretty weak shot by Dominic, but they still felt the need to replay that one. Too bad AJ got hurt. The club for Judgment Day. You know what I heard is did I turned away? Did Finn Balor just do a scissors kick? I think Finn Balor did a scissors kick. What I heard, and I can't really confirm if this is true or not, but I heard that the Good Brothers, aren't really happy with just playing second fiddle with just staying with AJ Styles. They want to do other things as well too. And it's just like, guys, what did you expect? It's like you can obviously tell that where the story was going, that with the Judgment Day, that it was going to be AJ Styles bringing back the Good Brothers. And I'm sorry, but that's all that they're really good for. Well, not all that they're really good for, but that's all that, they've ever for on WWE. The Good Brothers have only ever been for staying with AJ Styles and Finn Balor once upon a time. Would it be the same way if Jay White came to WWE? I guess we'll find out if Jay White is going to WWE or AEW, or if he's actually staying in New Japan. As who was it? Juice Robinson was also playing a story where he was wrestling with no contract in New Japan, but yet was still there for a small time. Juice Robinson is someone who we also need to see in AEW a little bit more. Oh, big time reverse crossbody there from Montez Ford. Damian Priest was up on the top turnbuckle for a back suplex, and Montez just reversed it. Both men in. Angelo Dawkins and Balor in the ring right now. Angelo Dawkins firing like a torpedo. Woo! Stiff punch there right above the eye on Finn Balor. Big time corkscrew shoulder tackle there. Angelo Dawkins is someone that people better make sure not to sleep on. This man, I know that a lot of people like to talk about Montez Ford, but Angelo Dawkins is someone to watch out for as well, too. Cody versus Roman versus Sami, main event at Mania. The only way I could see that working out is if there's a false finish at Elimination Chamber. And that Adam Pearce decides to make it right to Sami Zayn by including him in the WrestleMania main event. Cody Rhodes cost Sami at the Chamber. The only way that I think that could really work out, which I like that idea, because I think it would show the desperation of Cody Rhodes to say, I will not have my moment be captured away, by any means necessary. This is my moment, and if Cody just gets overcome with greed and fear, that Sami could pull away a miracle. Because Cody's like, I've seen it happen before with another man who looked just like you, and Daniel Bryan, and he's not gonna take any risks. So I could see it happening, but at the same time, I don't think that the fans would like that. I would like it, just because then it would at least give my boy Sami Zayn that opportunity to fight at WrestleMania. Sami doesn't have to win at WrestleMania, but just for the story to finish at Mania, that would be even better. It's just WrestleMania is the place where everything's all supposed to come to an end, and And a big story like that with the bloodline should pay off at WrestleMania. That's my opinion. But I just don't think that WWE would do that, as I think that they really want Cody Rhodes to be their guy for that babyface push. Yeah, the worst thing is that I don't know how Triple H feels now, but I read that it was a long time ago that Triple H said he doesn't see Sami Zayn as the guy. Oh, solid strike from Damian Priest. Montez was checking on Angelo Dawkins as the Judgment Day did pull away with a victory. Cody doesn't need the title right now. Oh, there comes the Rated R Superstar. Wait a second, there's Beth Phoenix. Where's Rhea? I'm telling you, this is where Rhea needs to come and play here. Edge taking out Finn Balor. Where's Rhea? This is some bullshit. Where? Yeah! Get Rhea! Boom! My biggest fear is that come Elimination Chamber. My biggest fear is that Elimination Chamber, they're going to put Edge and Beth Phoenix over, which I think that is absolute. If they do that, that would be absolutely stupid, because Rhea Ripley needs to go into WrestleMania as strong as ever. Oh, that's quite cute. Someone has a sign that says, "Dominic, will you be my Valentine?" I agree. Cody doesn't need the title right now because Cody Rhodes, the main thing about Cody Rhodes' story is that he just wants the title. Cody Rhodes can win that title at any given moment. He doesn't have to win it at WrestleMania. It can be done at any time. Double pin at Mania, though. Cody and Sami split the titles. That's not going to happen. I think that's a good idea, but it's not going to happen, as the lasting image that WWE will want is for whoever the wrestler will be, most likely Cody Rhodes, to hold both titles in the air so they get that WrestleMania picture. That's basically what they'll be really wanting. If I had it my way, Sami Zayn would be going to WrestleMania, beating Roman Reigns, and then the next night he'll celebrate, but he'll give the WWE Championship to Adam Pearce and say, Raw needs its world champion back. And he relinquishes the WWE title, and Sami Zayn goes back to SmackDown as the Universal Champion. Adam Pearce holds a tournament to crown the WWE Champion, and Kevin Owens wins that tournament. And then at the end of the night, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens embrace each other, one with one world title and the other with the other world title. You're not going to get the same type of vibe as Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero at WrestleMania 20, but it's the closest thing I think you'll ever get if you did something like that. Both men as world champions, they're hugging in the ring and crying and embracing each other. That's the perfect opportunity. Cody Rhodes wins Money in the Bank because there's nothing wrong with Cody Rhodes being the underdog. Cody Rhodes does not feel like an underdog. I think that's the best position for Cody Rhodes, is if he were to lose at WrestleMania, and then how do you bounce back? You just keep fighting. You just keep fighting and pushing. And Cody Rhodes, there's two ways you can do it. If Cody Rhodes was to win Money in the Bank, Cody Rhodes can either cash in on Sami Zayn or whoever. More interested in another Sami versus Owens feud for the title. That would be fine, but I don't think that works right now, because I think that I don't think they could feud for the title at the moment. Owens and Zayn could. I think that there's too much of a friendship between them to do it. That it just wouldn't really follow a good story, in my personal opinion. I think there's always a way you could tell it where it's just two friends wanting to fight over for the major prize. You could always tell it that way, And then if Sami were to beat Owens, Owens turns heel because he's pissed off at Sami for beating him and he's embarrassed. You could always do it that way. But I just think that right now the best story to tell is for them to be their own world champions, Owens and Sami, for the time being. I'm always up for a Kevin Owens heel turn. I think Kevin Owens is great as a babyface, but I've always just enjoyed him more as a heel for some reason. I've always just loved him better that way. But getting back to Cody Rhodes winning Money in the Bank, you could do it either way. Cody could cash in on whoever after their matchup, and he becomes a heel because he cashed in. In my personal opinion, if you are someone who cashes in on a wrestler who already wrestled the match, you're not a babyface. You are a heel. You have done dirty. But if you do it like how Rob Van Dam and John Cena have done it, and you announce to the champion that I will be facing you next week for that title when I cash in my Money in the Bank contract. That's a fair way to do it. And that's a babyface style. So that's why I never really got behind Liv Morgan when she became, SmackDown Women's World Champion, because she beat Ronda Rousey after Ronda wrestled the match. And I'm like, you're a heel. I'm like, you might portray yourself as a babyface, but you did things evil ways. And I'm fine with that if you're the bad girl. I thought that was Samoa Joe in the background. They're showing wow, they must come prepared for 2 WWE champions that they give to the winners of the Super Bowl, because they had is it Kentucky or Kansas? I don't really watch football. So, but they had championship for, again, is it Kansas or Kentucky? I don't really know. Corey Graves sounds like he's talking on a microphone right now instead of his headset. Oh, that's right. I forgot. We got the contract signing. If Sami doesn't want to sit on, I think what's going to happen, and it's not how I want it to go down, but one of the podcasters who I listen to, his name is Solo Monster Sounds Off, a great podcaster to listen to. I would recommend it. Jey Uso is going to turn on Sami Zayn at Elimination Chamber to help Roman Reigns win. And that will complete the entire split from Sami and the Bloodline. So that way fans won't want to see Sami in the world title picture. They'll mostly want to see Sami get revenge on the Usos. It's a smart plan, but it still wouldn't work well for me. Oh, wait, I missed Raw, so.
Lashley versus Brock Lesnar at Elimination Chamber. If you got a set of balls, you'll get your ass down here and sign this contract. Are you surprised that Bobby Roode has one up on you?
I agree. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but the same idea at the same time. It's not the ideal idea. I think we've just seen Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens too many times as a team, and I think like any other time it would be okay, for my opinion, for Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens to be a tag team, but not right now. I just think that Brock Lesnar just wants to get straight down to business. Brock doesn't want to sit. He just threw out one of those office chairs to stand. I think it's still just Sami Zayn's time. It's like when the iron is hot, you strike while the iron's hot.
Last week, the Beast, Brock Lesnar.
I think the thing they should do is they should put Brock and Bobby in a submission match.
Contract official. I need a second signature on this contract, and I need it right now. If we could please, Adam.
The Kimura lock versus the Hurt lock.
And get to the point. I've already signed the damn contract. All I need is Bobby to sign the contract. Bobby, get your ass out here and sign this contract.
More than likely, it's going to be when Brock and Bobby face at the Chamber. I mean, honestly, because it's been rumored that, wait a minute, I saw too many security guards. I thought that was the Hurt Business, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. But it's been rumored. This is what I heard last month, that at WrestleMania it's going to be Brock Lesnar versus Gunther at WrestleMania. But no, seriously, I think that would be a great matchup, a submission match between Brock and Bobby Lashley. And oh, what a freaking sissy. Bobby Lashley's going heel. The Hurt Business is back. You can already tell it where it's going. I mean, look at this. So far the Hurt Business is not there yet, but why would they turn Bobby Lashley heel? But Bobby Lashley is so much of a little sissy girl right now. He doesn't want to get in the ring with freaking Brock Lesnar. He's got a table set up at the stage.
Adam, things aren't going down like this. This is not the Brock Lesnar show. This is not Brock wants this, Brock wants that, Brock gets this, Brock gets that. Brock wants a contract signing, so Adam Pearce to roll out
that does sound cool, though,
for Brock to have a contract signing. You know, I'm sick of this. Because the way that I look at it, whenever me and Brock, whenever we face to face, I left you pinned, unconscious, or I eliminated you from the Royal Rumble. So I'm in the driver's seat right now. We're going to do things on my terms. Bobby, get your ass up here and sign this contract.
I'd have Brock call him a little bitch.
So we're doing this on my terms. So I told you I was going to look at your contract. I had my agents look at your contract.
More like agent.
I had my managers look at your contract. I had my representative look at your contract. Hell, I even had my kids look at your contract.
What the fuck?
Come and sign it. Hey, you know what, Adam? I really don't know if I'm going to.
I don't know why they turned Bobby Lashley heel. He was still over with the fans.
Bobby, you get your ass up here and sign this contract. Bob, he's scared.
It's so nice to see Brock Lesnar as a business and having fun. I don't think we're getting new members of the Hurt Business, though. I mean, it would make more sense as Shelton Benjamin and Cedric are losers.
Sign this contract, I'm going to come down there and beat your ass.
And make you sign it.
Unconscious, and I'll sign it for you. We're face to face, Brock. I don't think you have the balls to.
No, Brock. Don't take the hat.
This is not gonna end well.
Brock, don't take the hat. It'll get squished. There you go. You respect the cowboy hat.
Here we go.
Oh man, Brock Lesnar's going Wardlow. He's. If I was these security guards, almost like a back body drop there from Bobby Lashley.
Lesnar fell right into Lashley's trap. The mind games from Bobby Lashley.
Don't touch the hat, Bobby.
Now is he going to sign the contract?
I don't know who swore shit, but
To steal a line from Adam Pearce, it appears that it is official.
more than likely, yeah, the Bloodline will lose everything at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns will lose the world title, and the Usos will lose the tag titles. But Solo Sikoa will beat Gunther at WrestleMania to become Intercontinental Champion. I'm just kidding. Oh, that's an interesting one. Mia Yim versus Piper Niven. Why'd they give Piper Niven her name back, but they took away Mia Yim's name? What the hell's a Michin? I laughed when Toxic Attraction broke up, and it was completely the same way that Shawn Michaels turned on Mari Jannetty, and Shawn Michaels writes the show for NXT. I just found that to be quite funny. So up next, it's going to be Mia Yim versus Piper Niven. We are on commercial break at the moment. And a lot of balls hitting the water. It's golf right now. But still feels pretty good to be back, ladies and gentlemen. Feels pretty good to be back with the live stream reactions. I wish that I took more care for my hair. Looks a little jacked. But oh well. Some people like the waves. Nothing has been. Cody Rhodes has not been promoted for the show, and I don't know why. I don't know why that. I haven't seen any trailer for the Fast and the Furious. To be honest with you, I haven't seen any new trailer for it. I thought they were done making. I figured they'd be done making Fast and the Furious movies at this point. But hey, you keep the cash cow going. Whatever helps The Rock, right? If I was me though, I would take. Like I don't understand why, like, ever since the Royal Rumble, the Bloodline hasn't shown up on Monday Night Raw. They were never shy about showing up on Raw before. So I don't understand why they're so shy about showing up on both shows now. That part to me just makes no sense. Because I would love to see me some Sami Zayn on the show. I would love for Cody Rhodes to come out and Sami Zayn then to stare down Cody Rhodes face to face and say, when I'm done with Roman Reigns, you'll be dealing with me, and I will not let those titles go. Build up the possibility of a Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn match. Get my hopes up. Let me believe a little bit. I gotta remember to bring the drinks down next time, though. I want to see the Undertaker show one of these days. I really want to go to one of Undertaker's dead man shows.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Piper Niven.
Cody needs to be in the chamber doing commentary. Cody, Jay.
From Piper Niven since she returned in the Royal Rumble match.
I don't mind that idea, but I think that if Sami Zayn is going to get into the chamber, it needs to be done by only one man. As much as I really want Sami to be in the WrestleMania main event, I don't think that Cody being the guy to help out Roman. I don't think Cody should be working with Jey Uso to screw over Sami. That doesn't feel right in my personal opinion. I still agree that if Cody Rhodes were to accidentally help Roman Reigns out, then it would work out. Who's that? Oh, that's Carmella. Oh, look at I didn't even I missed Raw last week, but what's Candice wearing on her arm there? Graham? Was it something? Was it like her grandmother passed away or something like that? I'm just so used to when people wear wording on their armbands that it's for like a loved one that passed away. When people were like wearing the Jay Briscoe armband. But anyways, we're starting off with Piper Niven, and look, the size difference here between Piper Niven and Mia Yim here. We still haven't gotten any real interaction with Cody and Roman yet. That's basically because they are. Oh, that's the end. That's because that they're just getting the program over with Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn. After Elimination Chamber, then they'll start building up to Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. As much as I would love for it to be Sami, I know it's not going to be Sami. There's I will give them a 5% chance that they actually prove me wrong and go with Sami Zayn for a surprise there. But unfortunately, we just have to sit back and just let them do what they're gonna do. It's not gonna be a yes movement, where they are forced to change their plans. It's just not gonna happen. Some people still like Cody. I don't mind Cody, but it's not Cody's time. Cody comes out right before the bell and does commentary. Camera zooms in on Roman guys right before the match. It would be something if it would definitely be something for Cody to be out there for the matchup against Roman and Sami Zayn. It would definitely be a good distraction, but I still don't think that it would be enough for Sami to pull away the victory. Maybe if the bloodlines start coming out and then Kevin Owens comes out to lay waste to some of them to help Sami Zayn, I definitely think we're going to see Kevin Owens there with for Sami, but still it'll be Roman Reigns standing tall. And then maybe Roman Reigns will probably try to do some more damage to Sami Zayn after the matchup, and then Cody Rhodes comes in to save Sami Zayn, and then that'll be another way for Cody to get more cheers. Spinning side-out slam there, and Piper Niven gets the victory in quick fashion over Mia Yim there. Mia Yim never stood much of a chance in this matchup. She had maybe about one or two offensive maneuvers, but for the most part, Piper Niven's size is coming into play there. Not many women can stand. Why is Piper Niven wearing the same type of makeup that Sarah Logan would wear, though? I'm just saying.
It's Braun Strowman and Ricochet. The question is, will Jimmy's brother Jay be here to help his brother out?
Yo, Oos, I ain't talked to you, man. Tonight's the night, showtime. Look, just hit me back when you get this message. Yo, call me back, Oos. Please.
I take it you haven't reached your brother Jay.
It's the biggest night of our career. I can't go out there and defend these tag championships with no partner.
You're gonna have to do this on your own.
My brother will be there tonight.
And their opponent, defending the SmackDown Tag Team Championships on his own.
Jimmy Uso's here. The brothers Uso back together tonight. Ricochet and Strowman, a massive opportunity there. And Sami's brother is Jimmy Uso. I don't believe Ricochet knows the tag has been made. Meanwhile,
Yeah, I saw that motion there. Ricochet hitting the shooting star, and then Jey Uso coming off with the Uso splash afterward. I thought that was a pretty cool there.
It's been hell since you be gone. You in? Or you out? They don't know you. Oh no.
That's your brother?
Yeah.
Did he say anything?
Nah. Just left.
Why?
You know Roman pretty well, and you know him even better. And I just can't imagine him letting you forget what you did at the Royal Rumble.
The story is so much better
I'm gonna do it, but I'm telling you, it's going down.
of Sami Zayn, man.
You don't have to go down with the ship, okay? There's a way out of this. I acknowledge you.
Just because, like,
Simon from the tribal chief next week. We got this whole
Wait.
thing in Montreal figured out. He needs the two of you to stay home and watch the show on television. Because, you know, sometimes you see things on TV that you don't see when you hear live.
Is blood truly thicker than water, or will the ultimate betrayal lead to the ultimate?
wait, Paul, I didn't see that part. Paul Heyman told the Usos that they have to stay home. Oh, that's just an extra knot in the bag, man. About like that it should so fucking be. I just every single time I see the story of Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn, man, I keep telling myself it's like this story should so have finished at WrestleMania. So should have finished there. I understand that Montreal is Sammy's hometown, and you know what? I would love if they did some type of screw job, and then like it forces Sammy to get a rematch at WrestleMania in some aspect. I would love it, but it just wouldn't happen, man. See the Montreal crowd booing Cody if he actually gonna be at Chamber card, and Sammy getting the pop is gonna be the biggest thing for the pay-per-view. But Cody getting that heat from the Montreal crowd. I actually do wonder about that. If Sammy was to be saved by Cody Rhodes after something, oh man, Spider-Man 2, the Marvel video game, is supposed to be coming out in the fall of this year. That feels too far away, man. I can't wait to that. But I feel like I do agree that I think that potentially Cody could get booed. Like if Roman Reigns is going to beat up Sammy after the matchup, and Cody has to just save him. That I think the fans would partially thank Cody, But at the same time, I feel like that they would feel like that Cody is being shoved down their throat at that moment, potentially. It could be a situation like how it was where Vince McMahon was shoving Roman Reigns down our throats, and now Triple H might be trying to shove down Cody Rhodes down our throats. But I think that there's just not enough people who are against Cody Rhodes. I think that too many people are just going with the flow. I think that a lot of people are just fine with what's happening, and they're not willing to tell the guys, man, you could trade this for a better story. And I just feel like it's unfortunate that so many times that, like, I want to trust the process about what's going on, but I just, in my head, I feel like there's a better story to tell than what they're trying to tell. It just feels too predictable. And sometimes predictable is okay, but at the same time, you also need to do something unexpected at the same time, I feel like, to keep it as a nice surprise. Like, that was a cool moment. It's like, I can already tell you that Cody's going to win at WrestleMania, hold up both titles and be like, I did it, daddy. And it's supposed to be a hooray moment, but it's just like, it's predictable. Also, what's up, Metal Slug? Know who you are. So if Cody wins and the crowd isn't feeling him, will Cody still be a face or turn him into a heel? He'll still be a face. I don't think they have the balls to turn Cody Rhodes heel at all. I don't think they would. I know it's you, Steven. They don't have the guts to do it. If Cody didn't turn heel in AEW, I don't think Cody's ever going to turn heel. I think that it'll be years before we see Cody go back to being a heel. I think Cody Rhodes doesn't want to be a heel anymore. Oh, we got a rare Dexter Lumis match, which is good. Got to make sure that Dexter Lumis doesn't just sit back in catering. Well, I mean, this was last week. If the crowd starts to boo Cody Rhodes, I think definitely that we need that. Cody just can't just, sit back and be like, hey guys, what's the matter? Cody can't just be like, being like, just be all friendly John Cena, like, and just go, just.
Now, Baron, last week JBL had some unsettling.
I'm actually kind of curious what they're going to do with Baron.
Ended your professional relationship. Any response to his harsh comments?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a really depressing week, and I just...
Actually, hold that thought. I'm getting news that something important is happening.
Yeah, Sami! I was a little upset. I'm a little upset we didn't get to see Baron Corbin, but I don't care. We got Sami Zayn. That's even better. We needed something from...
Hey, look, I'm not here to hold up the show. But there's something I need to say, and there's someone I need to say it to.
Cody Rhodes. Fucking call out Cody.
I'm not sure I'm going to have the chance after this Saturday at Elimination Chamber in Montreal. So, Cody Rhodes.
Oh my fucking God.
I know you're back there, buddy. So please indulge me and come on out to this ring right now.
Simp! Cody, where was the pyro?
NXT 23.
See, look at it. Cody Rhodes always coming out suit and tie like a corporate jackass, and Sami Zayn dressing like the average man, sweatshirt and sweatpants. Sami Zayn's more cool than Cody Rhodes will ever be.
WWE Universal Championship. As of right now, it's Roman Reigns. As of this coming Saturday night, it could be Sami Zayn.
Sammy, win it over, man.
Sammy, welcome to Raw.
Not his first time being there, buddy.
What do you want to talk about?
Oh my god, he's so annoying. He says it all the time.
Cody, last week on Raw,
What are we talking about?
Exchange with Paul Heyman, and it set the world on fire. Everyone was talking about it, and with good reason. There was a lot to unpack there, but there was one thing that you said that has been replaying in my mind over and over and over, and I can't stop thinking about it. And it is when you said that it is looking more and more every day like it's going to be Cody Rhodes versus Sami Zayn at WrestleMania.
The underdog.
So I came all this way, Cody. I came all this way to look you dead in your eyes. And I want to hear it straight out of your mouth. You tell me face to face, you tell me man to man right now. Was that just lip service? Or do you actually believe that I can beat Roman Reigns?
Oh, they're trying to make me turn on Cody. I feel like the Cody might say, maybe.
Sammy, my bandwidth is really dedicated to what I've been saying, winning the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship at WrestleMania. So I don't have a lot left over to BS you. When I said that I think you can beat Roman Reigns, that you will beat Roman Reigns, I meant it. When I said that you could be, and most likely would be, my opponent at WrestleMania, I believed it. But I respectfully
I think fans would be more hot.
Respectfully, I don't think that's what this is about here. Does it really matter what I believe? I think what matters is what do you believe?
It gives me such Sting and Darby Allin vibes.
Believe.
I want to pause and talk for a moment. So I know that some of you who are watching this right now, you might not watch AEW. Darby Allin was talking to Sting in the back and telling him that, do you think that I can beat Samoa Joe for the title? And Sting says, what the hell does it matter what I believe? All that matters is what does Darby Allin believe? Do you believe that you could go out and do it? And Darby shook his head and said, yeah. He says, all right, then go do it, damn it. And so it's just so cool that it's what I want. I want Sami to have that title, because if Sami doesn't win the title now, he's never going to get it, man. Sami Zayn, if he doesn't win the world title now, he's never going to be world champion. That is what I believe, unfortunately. Because, again, Triple H and Vince McMahon have said that they don't see Sami Zayn as their guy. What the hell does a guy mean anyways? There doesn't have to be the guy. There are multiple wrestlers. Triple H was never the guy. He wasn't The Rock. He wasn't Stone Cold. He was a great supporting character, but he was still a great addition for that roster. And he helped big time. And he is looked at kind of as a guy. There are so many times that there are people that they just have, their own special guy. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns. Those are the guys that you consider. There's nobody else really. Not a lot of stars that are there.
That you can defeat Roman Reigns.
Give me the promo of your life, Sami. Drop it.
Do you want the truth?
Give me the promo of your life, Sami. I missed that chant. No Usi, no Sami Uso, Sami Zayn.
The truth is, Cody, I don't know. Okay? I don't know. Because you haven't seen what I've seen, okay? I have been in the trenches with the bloodline. I have stood shoulder to shoulder with Roman Reigns for over 9 months. I have been in the dugout with them, making game plans. I have seen it. I've seen it. They always find a way. Cody, they always find a way. And this thing about him being in God mode, it's not just a catchphrase. He actually is as good as he says he is. He actually is operating on a level higher than he's ever operated on before. And I have seen it. I have seen guys bigger than me. I've seen guys stronger than me walk into matches with Roman Reigns full of conviction, fully believing in their hearts that they were going to be the ones to take down Roman Reigns. And every single one of them went down. Every single one. So now I'm supposed to believe that after all this time, after almost 900 days, that Sami Zayn is going to be the one to take down Roman Reigns?
I actually like that. I like that Sami. He's
Look,
he's
if
not
you're
that
asking
confident.
me, if you're asking me if I believe I am capable of beating Roman Reigns, yes, I believe that. If you were asking me if I think I'm capable of becoming the undisputed Universal Champion, yes, I believe that. If you're asking me if I think I am worthy of being WrestleMania main event material, yes, I believe that.
Do it.
I have to believe that with every fiber of my being, because if I don't believe that, no one else will, Cody, okay? But if you're asking me if I actually think that I'm going to be the one walking out of Montreal as the new undisputed Universal Champion, I don't know. Okay, Cody, I don't know.
I actually like that Sami's being realistic. Like he wants to believe in it, but he's scared.
You don't know? That's what you're saying to me? You don't know? It seems like everybody here knows. It seems like your hometown of Montreal, where they watch you as an upstart wrestler and they're going to be chanting your name, it seems like they know. I haven't been where you've been. I haven't watched Roman Reigns up close, but I have watched him from the sidelines. I've watched him from when he became champion to now, and you're right, everybody has fallen. But here's the other thing. There's dissension in the bloodline for the first time ever in his bloodline, and that's because of you. There's cracks in the armor, holes in the scales, and that's because of you. The idea that the greatest champion of our generation could possibly be dethroned, becoming a reality, is because of you. This awesome moment in time that we're all here for is because of you.
So true. They know it.
Say that Roman Reigns is God mode? We'll put it on a t-shirt, print it. It looks real good there. But Roman Reigns is a man, Sammy. You crack him open at the Elimination Chamber and you find out for yourself. I won the 2023 Royal Rumble. I punched my ticket. Michael Cole said it on commentary. He said, finish the story. Finish the story. Finish the story. I intend to finish my story. You need to finish yours.
They got me good for Cody, but I still want Sami to be that one to take the titles from Roman. Come on, Hunter. Would you have the balls to do it?
But just one more thing, Sammy. I don't want to see you on Raw next Monday. Because I'd rather see you at WrestleMania.
Oh, I would be so fucking hyped for that. You don't that was so great. You don't need Cody to dethrone Roman Reigns. Give the titles to Sami Zayn. And then Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn just have a great back and forth wrestling match for the world titles. One man trying to get his legacy. Could you imagine? That would give me everything that I want. Sami beats Roman Reigns. Sami becomes the world champion. Sami does what they said that many people have said would not happen. And then Cody can still live up to his WrestleMania moment that they want to give him. That would be everything that I would want. Everything. It frustrates me that is what is that's that they just hyped it up exactly how it should go down. In my personal opinion, we could have. It doesn't have to be an almighty WrestleMania moment. Sami Zayn just wins at Elimination Chamber. I just how great would that be? Sami wins at Chamber, and then Cody can win at WrestleMania. Sami wins the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. That would be just a perfect piece of the puzzle. Roman versus Sami match. The referee gets knocked down for a spot. Jay comes out. Sami and Jay get into it, and then Roman and Jay get into Sami. Saves Jay from Roman. The rest of the bloodline comes out. And then comes out Cody. I think that would be actually pretty cool. What a great war that would be if the bloodline were to come out and then Cody and Kevin, work together, taking down the rest of the bloodline. And then Sami Zayn just gets, one big hula kick on Roman Reigns and pins him 1, 2, 3. Cody goes to meet Sami Zayn at WrestleMania because again, that would give me the world title. The world titles on Sami Zayn like I want. That would give me the moment that Sami Zayn, beats Roman Reigns. He's the one who dethrones him. He doesn't have to be the guy that people are trying to talk about. Cody tries to attack Roman, but he dodges and spears, knocks out Sami. That could work. I mean, yeah. And then an unintentional, move by Cody Rhodes that he cost me the title, but I think that it would be just absolutely perfect if Sami were to beat Roman at a Chamber. 1, 2, 3. I keep changing up the game plan so often, and that's credit to Triple H because he has made me see more possibilities out there. At first I was just saying, okay, just give me Sami and Roman at Mania. That would be perfect. Now I would be, you know what? Why does Roman have to be at WrestleMania again? Why does he have to be there? He doesn't have to be there. The Rock is not going to be at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns doesn't have to be there. Let it be Sami and Cody. Why not? Why does it have to be Roman there again? Roman Reigns can open up the show and say, "Acknowledge me," and then leave. Doesn't have to be there, really. Besides, I think that after Roman Reigns loses those titles, Roman Reigns will go on a absolute tear, beating the shit out of referees and security guards and maybe getting suspended because he's going to be pissed because he doesn't know who he is without those titles. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on. I don't want to keep talking about it. I do want to keep talking about it because I enjoy it, but we gotta watch the show.
Nikki was playing hide and seek with her new friend.
What friend? You know what? Forget I even said anything. You're getting way too close to me. Let's just get through tonight where we're forced to team up together in this match. I just want to focus on Saturday and winning the Elimination Chamber. Speaking of which, where is our other team? Right. You guys are so weird. Oh, Nikki, hey, what's going on? I mean, last week you were following me around, and the airport this week is a little far. What is going on? Why are you following me? No, please don't. What is...
Okay. Yeah, no, it's not going to be. There's no Roman and Rock for Mania, so that's why like it doesn't have to be like Roman doesn't even have to be at WrestleMania. That's the only match really left for the big match left for Roman Reigns really at WrestleMania is between him and Rock, and it's not going to happen. So it's like Roman doesn't even have to be at WrestleMania. It could be Sami and Cody for Mania. If they really wanted to. I mean, obviously, if they really wanted to. It's so easy to change the plan. So easy. I'm just going to go ahead and take one small break real quickly. So if you guys want to keep yourselves entertained in the chat at all, feel free to do that. We are on commercial break right now. We're going to get to the 6-woman tag match of Raw versus SmackDown. I can't remember who everyone was in there. Actually, believe it or not, as far as Nikki Cross goes, like they really messed up big time with her, with the Nikki ASH at first, but she honestly has me like a little bit intrigued because I'm like, okay, what the heck is going on? Like her and Asuka were just like staring each other down, laughing, and it reminded me about their rivalry that they had in NXT. And then I guess I missed something. Nikki Cross was laughing down at Candice LeRae, so clearly there's some stuff going on there. Maybe they did something last week on Raw that I missed because I didn't watch that show. But I'm curious to see where they're going. At least they have Nikki Cross back as Nikki Cross, which is where she shines the most. So, but I will be back in just a moment. How and I actually agree with that one. That they might do that. Look at the pay per view and then see the reaction online from fans and from fans on SmackDown and see if it's time to change the plans for Elimination Chamber. And I think that's it's a good idea. Like sometimes you have to look at the oh my God, there we go, Baron Corbin.
And please re-welcome my guest at this time, Baron Corbin.
Ready now?
Don't cut him off.
My apologies about earlier, Baron. Now, as I was saying last week,
Look, stop. We all saw what happened last week, and the truth is, I'm better off without JBO.
Hell yeah, you are.
He's dragging me down. He's giving me bad advice while he hobbles around in that stupid cowboy hat. He's a has-been. He's the past. Forget about JBO. It's time to remind people who Baron Corbin is, because I am so sick and tired of being disrespected. Let's take you, for example. We had an interview, didn't we? And you interrupted it for Sami Zayn. For Sami Zayn!
Well, sorry, Baron. I was a little bit more.
I hate to rain on everybody's parade, but at Elimination Chamber, Roman Reigns destroys Sami Zayn in front of his family and his friends. He's a walking dead man. In no world does Sami Zayn beat Roman. Let me ask you something, though. Do you know who the last person to beat Roman Reigns is? It's me. I did that. And now we look at Royal Rumble. I was blindsided by Brock Lesnar. Otherwise, I would have punched my ticket to go to WrestleMania and beat Roman again. But now Roman has another opponent that he's going to walk straight through. That man is Cody Rhodes, a guy who takes 8 months to go home and nurse a minor injury. A guy that is handed the number 30 spot at the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
I don't get it. I don't see it. I'm not impressed. I don't get what everybody sees in front of them. Matter of fact, I think Cody Rhodes is a joke. I think his brother's a joke. I think his dad is a joke. I think his dog. Corbin.
Cody. I hope Baron does get a push.
Cody just demanded a referee. We're out here in the Barclays Center to match with Corbin, and he wants one right now.
I hope Baron does get a push. I actually think that Baron Corbin still has so much untapped potential that they just haven't really seen. Like the only time that Baron Corbin was really good, in my opinion, was when he was doing the lone wolf gimmick. Like he was just a badass, person just beating the crap out of people. You don't need a gimmick. And now they're about to embarrass Baron Corbin by having Cody Rhodes beat him in a stupid suit. Are we about to ring a bell? I hate when they make the wrestlers wrestle in stupid suits. They do it so often to The Miz, and then The Miz gets stripped down to his underwear, and now Cody Rhodes is about to wrestle out. Well, he took off his stupid suit jacket and shirt and everything. The only one who's actually in the wrestling gear is Baron Corbin right now. If I was Baron Corbin, I would throw a steel chair in Cody Rhodes' face. Baron Corbin got blindsided by Cody Rhodes. Just end this matchup. Just hit the Cody Cutter and hit the Crossroads. Win. I don't care. Cody Rhodes had me at the beginning when he was just cutting a promo with Sami Zayn, and now he has to beat up Baron Corbin. Why didn't I just skip through that bullshit?
We worked so hard. We earned our spots in this match.
I like to tell you, look.
I understand what you're saying, Natty. I really, really, really do. But as far as I'm concerned, Becky or Bailey is just another person to beat on my road to WrestleMania.
It sounds like you really don't see me as a threat, which I think is actually a huge miscalculation.
That's actually not what I was saying at all, Natty. But
sounds like that's what you were saying.
That's
We need to focus on tonight. Save it for Saturday. All right?
Liv Morgan is being as she should be. Nobody has appeared in more Elimination Chamber matches on the women's side than Liv Morgan. Saturday night in Montreal will be her fourth outing.
oops, sorry.
Versus SmackDown. 6 women. Natalia and Shotzi Lake on Fox.
This Friday, it's time for the Avengers return. You're an Avenger. You're not the one with the hammer. That's Thor. We get confused a lot. Similar body type.
Let's go!
Well, that was completely unnecessary. Treat my man Baron Corbin like that. Why?
To put yourself out there and always put your best face forward. Just for men must.
I think it's a shame that the only I understand. I understand about, wanting to stick up for your father and everything, but it just feels like the only thing that Cody Rhodes really has is my dad, my dad, my dad. There's so many times it's all about Dusty Rhodes. Who is Cody Rhodes?
I can't believe we.
I mean, is that harsh for me to say? Maybe. I don't know, but I just
Does it seem like I am?
it just feels like so often we just have to hear about Cody talking about Dusty.
after we got married, I got very sick. He will come every day to help.
The best way to get under Cody's skin is to talk about his dad and Baron Corbin. It felt like disgusting to hear Baron Corbin say that he hates Dusty Rhodes, but I'm pretty sure that Baron Corbin actually really loves Dusty Rhodes. I'm pretty sure they had a good relationship. So it feels weird for Baron Corbin to have said that. It was just to say it, And it just didn't feel natural at all.
To learn more, visit celebrity.com. Call 1-800-CELEBRITY or contact your travel advisor.
Come shop Value City Furniture now during our President's Day mattress sale. Get a free adjustable base with the purchase of select mattresses. Plus, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic mattress and adjustable base sets, or up to $800 on Stearns & Foster sets. Or for a limited time, get 60 months no interest financing on your entire order. Want to try out a mattress?
Oh no!
No hassle, no worries. All during our President's Day mattress sale, only at Value City Furniture.
Wednesday. 2:30 Eastern.
I already have something scheduled for Wednesday.
The Elimination Chamber match. This Saturday night, a very different scenario. that movie Skinamarink. It's a pure loop. I'm still trying to figure it out, and I don't think I like it. That's a great question.
There we go. It's a 6-woman tag match. Raquel Rodriguez, or is it Gonzalez? I can't remember which one her name is.
Prior to the brutality that is all but guaranteed Saturday night in Montreal. Look at the power of Raquel Rodriguez kicking things off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it is Rodriguez. On NXT, she was Gonzalez.
Princess of Staten Island. While Mella was gone for 7 or 8 months, she was able to reconnect with her roots. She headed back to Staten Island, spent some time with Paulie and Big M, her parents, and no!
Sharpshooter already. Natalya already has a sharpshooter applied on Carmella, and Nikki Cross going for the breakup there to save her tag team partner. And all women are inside the ring right now. Liv Morgan going after Asuka. And Team SmackDown standing tall right now on Monday Night Raw. That's got to be absolutely embarrassing. As we go into a picture-in-picture break right now. Team SmackDown holding the ring over Team Raw. Nikki Cross, Asuka, and Carmella down and out on the outside of the ring. Asuka and Carmella may be looking to come up with a game plan, but I don't think Nikki Cross has any plans of doing game plans. I think she just wants to strike. Natalya going right after Carmella. That's exactly what Carmella wanted. Carmella wanted Natalya. She called upon Natalya. Oh! Almost a super kick directly into the face of Natalya, and Carmella taking it all in right now over on Natalya. But you got to stay on top of Natalya right now, and placing the boot into the face of Natalya right now. Carmella doing a little too much taunting here. Haven't seen the moonwalk trash talking from the Princess of Staten Island in a long time. At least not to my recollection. Carmella, Bronco Buster there. Carmella bringing out some of the classics of the old Carmella. Back in the days with Enzo and Big Cass. And right now, Carmella holding in place a full Nelson lock applied as Nikki Cross uses her head literally into the stomach of Natalya. And now this time, a member of Team SmackDown, Natalya, sent to the outside of the floor as Nikki Cross loves to take it aggressive to the outside of the floor there as she throws Natalya directly into the barricade. And Nikki, everyone seems to be full on taunting Natalya right now, which I think is an absolutely not a good move to do, as Natalya is a veteran in this business here, and she knows how to counter out of the situation when it'll apply. Right now, Nikki Cross staying on top of Natalya. A great pinfall position there she had on Natalya. And now Asuka makes the tag to Nikki Cross there. Kick to the midsection. And though Natalya may be a veteran and may know how to escape certain situations, right now she is stuck right now with Asuka inside the ring as Asuka putting the boots directly into the face, the stomach. Wherever she can hit, she is hitting. Asuka cross arm breaker there. Referee having to quickly break that one up there as Asuka was under the bottom rope there. But still maintaining an arm control there is Asuka. Asuka using so much speed right now. And originally when we went to commercial break, Team SmackDown did have the advantage over on Team Raw, but Raw has regrouped and right now is taking full control over Natalya. Natalya doing whatever she can to fight back right now as she needs to actually go make the tag to someone over on her team. As right now, Natalya is in trouble right there. Scoop slam by Carmella, but great position there by Carmella to lock her legs around the body of Natalya, keeping her grounded and away from her team and away from making any movements right now. As we go back live right now.
Natalya struggling to break free. On Saturday night at the Elimination Chamber, every woman for themselves.
Great move by Natalia, attacking the legs there. That's the also a good move there.
Going to work. Boom, right in the kisser.
Carmel almost looks like a guillotine. Excuse me. Carmella has almost like a guillotine on Natalia. Scoop slam there from Natalia. Natalia almost didn't know where she was. She was reaching for someone over on Team Raw, but now here comes Liv Morgan and Nikki Cross, two of the biggest psychos in WWE. Nikki Cross, I'd have to say, is more crazy than Liv Morgan, though. Nice body splash from Liv. Oh, nice rising knee strike. Nikki's out of it right now. Go, Nikki, go! Oh, but a blind tag being made by Asuka there, but not blind enough, as Liv Morgan was looking in that direction there. Oh, my goodness. Go, Asuka, go! No one can keep up with Asuka. And now Natalia. Gotta give Natalia credit. She's really sticking with it. Wait a second. Sleeper hold being applied. I think it would be pretty embarrassing for Team Raw to lose to Team SmackDown on their own show. Wait a second. What? Wait a second. Asuka, what is she doing? Asuka is the last woman standing as she literally just attacked everyone. Wait a minute. Oh, my God. Tap the fuck out. I want to see it. I want to see Asuka win this. Oh, my God. That was so fucking cool, actually. Asuka took down everybody. She took down Natalia. She took down Raquel. She even took down Nikki Cross and Carmella and made Liv Morgan tap out. Asuka didn't give a damn who you were. Ally or enemy. That was actually really cool. What a statement made by Asuka. I'm so glad that, Asuka, changing up her face paint wasn't just, oh, look at my new face paint. It was a total new character of Asuka, one that we haven't seen in. Why is... Oh.
Top of the mountain. Something went wrong.
No,
don't worry.
You don't boo.
I rewrote some of the Academy curriculum.
You don't boo Alpha Academy.
You listening to me? Coach, the best hot dogs in the world, Coney Island. You know these are terrible for you, right? Yes, sir. Nitrates, toxins. You have got to be kidding me.
Hi.
What's going on?
Maxine Dupree, Director of Talent for the Maximum Male Models. We're looking for the face and physique for our new campaign. Have you ever considered doing any modeling?
Actually, I have done some modeling in the past, and I still take care of my body. Like a Greek god, I got the mind of a philosopher, but I consider myself more of a role model.
Maybe a hand model.
Actually, I was talking to Otis.
Otis.
We'll be in touch.
Business card, that's important. Important part of networking, all right? The design could use some work. Bad watermark and stuff. But let me get you one of mine.
Bronson Reed is in the ring next to take on Mustafa.
That was completely unnecessary to put Bronson Reed right in there, but whatever. So I guess the Maximum Male Models have been transferred over to over to Raw. Probably so maybe they don't get tempted to put them and LA Knight in the same room or something. I don't know. I hope they don't break up Alpha Academy. I think that they are actually great with each other. I think Alpha Academy could actually be a babyface team. Chad Gable is someone who is, I think, could be a great babyface. I think he's someone that can be beloved by people. Well, I say great, but I don't consider Chad Gable someone to be like in the world title picture, but I think definitely Chad Gable should like win a singles title one of these days. I like Chad Gable's work. I kind of want to get this game one day, Hogwarts Legacy. I want to get it one day, but I get worried that like it looks absolutely like ridiculously hard at times, and I'd be like, holy shit, I have no idea where the fuck I'm going. Gable Stevenson needs to be a part of Alpha of American Alpha. I honestly forgot about that fucking guy. Is he fired? I don't know if he I don't know what's taking him so long. Did he get injured or something, training or something? Would he work out though? Because last time that he was, shown at WrestleMania, he knocked out Chad Gable, I think. Hey, but that was a lifetime ago. So hey, things can happen. Chad Gable could say, "You and I gained a measure of respect for you after what you did to me." So we're about to go back live in just a few moments. Wait, he is? I thought he was picked up by WWE to start wrestling for them like he would be in training or something. Or did he get a contract for when he's done? I mean, I kind of forget. We're going to be seeing Bronson Reed and Mustafa Ali in just a few moments. And, well, it was nice knowing you, Ali. Not going to work out well for you. Hopefully they'll tell me what happened next with what happened with Ali and Dolph Ziggler. Last week, I don't remember. I believe that I think you're right. I think that after he was done with college, then he would, be signed on with WWE. Or I mean, he is signed on, but like on a future talents contract. Whether you hate The Miz or you like him, you can't deny that Miz is one of the greatest assets that WWE has ever achieved, has ever gotten, or that they have today as well too. He does everything. He does as much as he can for this company. I literally forgot when I saw that Bronson Reed was supposed to be on the show. I was like, oh my god! I was like, I didn't think that he was getting called up already, and I mistook Bronson Reed for Braun Breaker when I saw, and I was like, wait, who's Bronson Reed again? And I was like, oh yeah, this guy. What was Bronson Reed's name in New Japan? Fuck, I forget. Put the Miz on commentary. Miz is actually very entertaining, and I think like when Miz is done, if he doesn't have enough movies to act for, I think the Miz would be great for commentary to be put in there. I think it's always great when you have a wrestler, actually on commentary, or have the Miz do the Miz show after Raw and SmackDown. Oh, you mean like instead of Raw Talk, you have Miz TV? Oh, wait a sec.
All you had to do was Bronson Reed. But then you got a guy like me. I can't even get my foot in the door.
Wait, we can't hear.
I bet you if it was me instead of you in that match, I'd be the one going to the elimination chamber.
Tough guy. Next week, why don't you prove yourself against me?
You know what they should have said? Is they should have said that if Bronson Reed loses to Mustafa Ali, that Ali would get a spot in the Elimination Chamber. Give this matchup more of a reason. But honestly, this is so stupid. It's so stupid about Ali and Ziggler. They're both fighting over about who's gonna get a win, but they're both losers. I'm sorry to both of them, but all they do is get beat up and lose. They put on good showings, but they just keep losing for the most part. Miz doesn't need to be wrestling at this point. Yes, I agree that the Miz really doesn't need to be wrestling, especially because they are not utilizing the Miz to his fullest capacity. Like the Miz can do much more than they do for him. Like he's stuck in comedy skits with freaking Rick Boogs. Kill me. I'm really curious. What was Bronson Reed's name in New Japan? Like I know what it is. For some reason I have to stop and look it up.
Inside the man. But sometimes you gotta realize when you're just
like honestly, like
Ali says he feels backed into a corner by the lack of opportunities. He's out to prove a point now. Take it.
Like I feel bad that I should want to watch Mustafa Ali, but unfortunately, all Jonah. That's what his name was. But unfortunately, it's just like.
Now is the time to put your bank account this Saturday night on Bronson Reed.
I want to watch Mustafa Ali and be like, oh man, what are my predictions for the Chamber? Oh, that's a good one. I think that Austin Theory will retain. I think Theory is going to retain at the Elimination Chamber his championship. I think that it's too early to tell about who's going to face Bianca in the Elimination Chamber, just because we still have to figure out if Becky or Bayley are going into the chamber, so we can't really exactly tell. Whoever wins that one between Bayley or Becky, I think they're going to be the ones who are going to, go on to face Bianca at WrestleMania. Roman's going to win at the Elimination Chamber. Not what I want, but that's who is going to pull away with the victory. And I'm not sure if that's it. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure Charlotte will wrestle another matchup. I feel like Bronson Reed's Tsunami was better in NXT, but maybe that's just me. But it's definitely better than the first time we saw it on his debut, in my opinion. Oh, that's right. That's also Edge, Beth Phoenix, Rhea Ripley, and Finn Balor. I think Edge and Beth Phoenix are going to win at the Elimination Chamber, even though they shouldn't. They shouldn't win at the Elimination Chamber because Rhea Ripley should be staying as strong as possible. And, even if Finn Balor loses by getting pinned by Edge, and Rhea technically doesn't take the loss, then she still loses. I'm sorry. Even if you are not the one who's pinned or submitted, you still did not win the matchup, and still you lose. That's how win-loss records work. But I would think that even though it should be predictable that, the baby faces need to get their revenge back over on the Judgment Day, that I think that it should still be the Judgment Day picking up the win.
And Edge. Now, earlier tonight, you two were ambushed by the Judgment Day. Do you have any comments to what occurred?
Yeah, I do, Kathy. I'm tired of this. For a year now, week after week, back and forth with the Judgment Day, and quite frankly, I'm sick of them. They pulled one over on us tonight. An old trick from the Rated R playbook, but it's not going to matter. At Elimination Chamber, we show them exactly what's about to happen. It's not going to be pretty.
We're going to remind the Judgment Day of exactly why we're called the Grit Couple.
What? What the hell does that mean?
Awesome!
Speaking of the Miz. Oh yeah, I forgot about freaking Bobby Lashley and Brock. I think Brock Lesnar's gonna win over Bobby Lashley. And then Bobby Lashley will go full on heel after the matchup by him and the Hurt Business beating down Brock Lesnar, maybe. I would definitely like to actually see Asuka and Bianca. Like, Asuka is someone who has truly won me over. Like, it's not hard. Like, I'm not a hard fan to please. Just wrestle. Just put on great wrestling matches, and you get me there. And if you pick up wins too, then it's someone that I'm actually going to root for. Like Asuka, what she did tonight, I've not seen that before really, and it was freaking cool. She destroyed her enemies, her allies, and she still won the match. That was cool. I liked that. But yeah, Austin Theory got to pick up the win at Elimination Chamber. I think that's happening so that way Austin Theory and John Cena can have the WrestleMania matchup. Edge and Beth probably win, but I still say that the Judgment Day should be the ones to pick up the victory. I would even go so far to say that Rhea Ripley should beat Beth Phoenix to win the matchup for her team. That's how far I'd go. So we are on commercial break right now. The Miz will be interviewing Seth Rollins on Miz TV. Do you remember when the Miz had a M logo, the WWE logo upside down, for M when he was doing TV? Now all the Miz gets is just chairs. This company makes so much money that they can't give the Miz his own setback. What the hell, man? Talk shows just ain't talk shows. Why does that MVP gets a better talk show than the Miz? Or he gets a better setup than the Miz does? And the Miz hosts his talk show more than MVP even does. Hopefully they give me a recap of what happened last week with Seth Rollins, because I missed Raw last week, so I didn't really get to see what happened with Seth. I think he just curb stomped Austin Theory, maybe. I saw a clip of Rollins hitting the curb stomp on Theory, but I don't know what. Rhea doesn't need the push like that. No one wants Charlotte. Yeah, no one. I don't think many fans are a fan of Charlotte Flair. Oh, what is this?
Thousands of things that you've never seen together in real life, not on your screens.
What is this?
Millions have taken that trip just to see them.
Can we go again?
There's no place on earth like Bolo Museum.
That looks cool. I gotta write that down. Yeah, and I don't. Not many fans are a fan of Charlotte Flair. You know, one thing that I can't confirm at all, but I read on Twitter, which actually had me intrigued, is that Charlotte may go ahead and leave WWE to join up with Stardom with Mercedes, who, as you may know, is Sasha Banks, and that actually had me intrigued. If Charlotte can't be repackaged, the only thing Charlotte can do is just go heel. Charlotte Flair is just a natural heel. That's her best work. She's not a baby face. It's, again, like I say, if ever you challenge a champion after they've already just wrestled the match and then you beat them for their title, you're not a babyface. You cheated. You're a heel. You did not wrestle properly. You wrestled someone who wasn't at 100%. You failed. And so that's exactly what Charlotte did when she challenged Ronda Rousey. She beat Ronda after she already had a hard-fought match against Raquel Rodriguez. She cheated. I mean, she didn't get her feet on the ropes or anything, but she didn't need to. She freaking cheated to win by facing a woman who wasn't 100%. It is ridiculous. So that's just not how you book baby faces, really. It's all just because they want Charlotte to get to that 17-time women's championship. Have her version of the Horsewoman. That could be interesting to see who Charlotte Flair, if she were to have her own faction, who she would put in place. I'd be curious to see that, actually. That's a good idea.
Welcome to the most must-see WWE talk show in history. Welcome to Miz TV, and I want to talk about the Elimination Chamber. First and foremost, why am I not in the Elimination Chamber?
Did the Miz get an
I told
opportunity?
myself I was going to do this. I'm not going to talk about me. I'm going to talk about my guest tonight. He is an architect of this industry, a complex mastermind who is that freaking good. But where is his head at? Is it in the Elimination Chamber, or is it in his squabble with social media star Logan Paul? Oh yes, we are going to find out.
Imagine if the Miz said, or is he still stuck on talking about CM Punk? You just imagine if he dropped CM Punk's name, her version of the Horsemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please get up out of your seats for Seth freaking Rollins.
Do you mean like if she were to create her own faction and she was a manager of men and not horsewomen? I think like if that's what you mean about, Charlotte becoming a manager, I think that only works out after Charlotte's career is over. What the hell is?
Meanwhile, you got Miz doing his best to try and throw in a new metal concert dance in the middle of the ring as the visionary makes his way to ringside, and Rollins is looking forward to this Saturday night inside the Elimination Chamber match where he will compete for the United States Championship against 5 other superstars, including
What?
United States champion Austin Theory.
What are those?
Seth Rollins and his big red boots is the most decorated superstar inside that Elimination Chamber match. Also, Dora the Explorer's favorite sports entertainment.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I actually like that idea. What? I'm sorry. What the
I don't even think it's legal in the state of New York.
fuck is Seth wearing?
I'm not talking about Miz, though, right? I'm talking about
We're in a rare
KP.
winter season here in Chicago where it was like almost 50 degrees on February, and Rollins is dressed up in winter wonderland gear. Black snow jacket, black pants, red boots. They look like Santa Claus cushions, boots. No, I think you were better off by saying about 2 male superstars and another woman. That way it's not too many people. I think you're right.
So let's get this thing started. And I think I speak for everyone when I ask,
what are those?
What are those?
I said it first.
It's called style, Miz. I know you wouldn't know a damn thing about it. Well, I hope you're not worried about those in the Elimination Chamber. Well, let's talk about the Elimination Chamber. It is an unforgiving structure, and it needs your undivided focus. But I feel your focus has been split between Logan Paul and the United States Championship.
Oh, Miz, come on. The fine folks of Brooklyn don't want to talk about that dumpster fire of a human being. No, they came here tonight to sing, baby.
That's a good question. Who would I have in Charlotte's version of the Horsemen? I will have to remember that question, and I'll talk about that during a commercial.
I would listen to someone that is good like Taylor Swift. You're all just jealous because I got tickets and you didn't. But to be honest, I don't really care what they want. They don't know what they want. I care about what I want, and I want to talk about Logan Paul. He called you a clown, and now you have the boots to match it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Miz, careful.
Miz, I don't know how you grew up, but how I was raised, my mama always taught me, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
I guess
nothing
your
at
mama
all.
would be very disappointed right now because let's face it, let's talk about that. Your mom's probably very disappointed along with everybody else because you got eliminated from the Royal Rumble match by Logan Paul. Yet, you talk about him on Twitter, on Instagram, at the Pat McAfee show, but you won't talk about him here. Why? Why won't you talk about him in this ring? Why? Why won't you talk about him in the WWE? Why? Why won't you talk about him in front of all the audience here tonight? Shut up, Mike!
Oh.
No, you know what? You want to know why? You want to know why I don't want to talk about him? That's why. Look at that sign. My entire life, all I ever wanted was to main event WrestleMania, to headline WrestleMania, to be on the marquee, to close the show. That dream matters to me. It matters to you. It matters to every single person in this arena because we love this.
Stop singing right now. Don't sing. I don't want singing. I just want to hear Seth keep talking. Seth is on a roll, baby. Don't.
And I love that. But you know who doesn't love this? You know who doesn't give a damn about that dream? Logan Paul. Logan Paul is selfish. He is soulless. All he cares about is lining his own pockets and getting famous, and he doesn't care at whose expense. So the reason I don't want to say Logan Paul's name in this ring, Mike, is because he doesn't deserve it.
All Logan Paul wants, all he wants in life is attention, but what he needs is to have his teeth kicked in. If I'm being honest, it sounds to me like you're a little jealous.
What?
Come on, Mike. We know how stupid you are. You're not that stupid. I'm not jealous. Let me explain something to you. I am not stupid.
That felt so childish. I'm not stupid. Don't call me mean names.
Oh, Brooklyn. Can you help me out here? Is The Miz stupid?
I'm still looking up names as to who I'd put.
I am not stupid.
God, they're going to put that on a t-shirt.
Stupid. We are the only two-time Grand Slam champions in this company, but I am the only one that's headlined WrestleMania. Yeah, the guy you're calling stupid headlined WrestleMania, your dream, something you will not and may never do because of Logan Paul. So you want to stomp him with your stupid Super Mario boots? You know, call Luigi and Princess Toadstool and get into Mario Kart?
Oh! Rollins has heard about enough of the A-lister. But, oh, not supposed to attack Miz on his own show, Seth. Let's see how these boots hold up. Oh, it's Austin Theory. Where the hell did he come from? Theory face first through the announce disc.
Now everyone
Dropped the United States champion, and Miz taking advantage.
Now the Miz and Austin Theory going after Seth Rollins, and Rollins all alone out here.
Rollins escaped the skull-crushing finale, and a super kick on the chin of the Miz. Cue it up, Papa Smurf.
Cue it up, Papa Smurf. Super stomp. Oh no, Theory, A-Town down.
I told you, you are the best. You are the best. I'm done with you. And at Elimination Chamber, you're going to realize that we are in the back. How quickly the tides have turned from Miz TV to the ATL. Austin Theory live. And we can all experience it this Saturday night inside the Elimination Chamber.
Oh, Hurt Business in the back. Hurt Business are behind Rick Boogs and Elias. I'm still trying. I found two people who I would put into the group of the horse men.
Well, listen,
I'll unleash it soon.
I've heard all the comparisons between you and I. I mean, I've got an amazing physique. You've got an impressive structure here. I am a chart-topping musical artist, and you've got some decent guitar skills. Listen, it could be a lot of pressure being compared to the legend of Elias. And I don't want that to stress you out. I know you're new here to Monday Night Raw. I just want to say, if you lose your match to Miz tonight, don't let it get you down.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good luck out there tonight. Well, if you impress me, well, maybe you and I could do a collaboration one day.
Righteous! Yes! Listen, I was born and bred to rip and shred. And Thick Rick is gonna shred the Miz tonight. I'm so pumped. I'm
I'm calling it out.
Miz has got to wake up. I mean, we need the Miz to recover.
Son of a.
Immediately.
Okay, let's see.
Miz, we're a couple of minutes away, Miz. Boogs is coming. Wake up. You got a match.
Let's see. So my let's see. Where is he? Where is where is he? Where? What's his name? Right? Oh. Let's see. So there are 3 names. So 3 names that I have for Charlotte, for if Charlotte was to have her own horsewomen. First off, for the woman would be Zoe Stark. Second would be Karrion Kross. And third, Dominic Dijakovic. That honestly, because I think that what you need to make sure to happen is that this group, as the 4 horse men, would have to be a like someone who have the present and the future. I think that's what would be best. But I cannot find Dominic Dijakovic. I can't find Dijakovic's freaking. I can't find his name on the WWE roster. They call him T-Bar, but he's. Have they not updated him to Dijakovic? So it's supposed to be Rick Boogs and The Miz coming up next. Miz is, I think, still knocked out after a curb stomp from Rollins in the ring. And once again, Rick Boogs is wrestling The Miz when The Miz is not 100% ready. I don't really know much about Zoe Starks, though, to be honest, because I don't really watch NXT. But I just remember that she impressed me a lot when I was watching when I was watching the Royal Rumble. Someone who could be useful, but I don't know if she still wrestles for WWE or not, but Blair Davenport, I like the look of her. I think that she could work out for Charlotte's group. I don't really see anything in Chelsea Green, really. So, but I don't really know anything. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really know anything about Zoe Starks to know if she would be a good heel or not. But I feel like that she could pull it off with the tutelage of Charlotte.
You need brain cells up there between those 2 massive veins on your forehead. Just see what just happened to me. There is no way we are having this match. This match is not happening right now. Yes, this match happening right now. It's not. No, we're not happening. No, it's not happening. No.
Mike in hand, the match starts. Rick Boogs, I don't believe his elevator goes all the way to the top floor, but he is a powerhouse, a freak of nature. Boogs is curling the Miz. I'm starting to believe that Rick Boogs' amps do go to 11. Unfortunately for him, he can't count that high. Crowd here at the Barclays Center are Boogs and out.
For fuck's sakes.
How about you and Thick Rick go wander around Brooklyn, see if you can find the pick of destiny?
This is a fella that says he eats cat food for a treat. Full of protein, so he tells
Windows as well. I mean, it doesn't mean the guy can't kick somebody's butt from time to time, as our A-listers finding out right now.
Poor Miz.
Oh my God, he's pressing the man. Hooks the leg. This could be over already.
The Miz is a former two-time WWE champion, a multi-time Intercontinental champion. The Miz is the one who mostly made the Intercontinental Championship relevant years ago. The Miz deserves more respect than this. Like, for God's sakes, man. Fucking waste. I am so sick and tired, and I am sick and tired of Chelsea Green on my screen, just complaining like a little bitch. Fuck, man. But I don't think it's a bad pairing, but I don't know. Actually, the pairing of Asuka and Shinsuke Nakamura intrigues me, and maybe even Brock. I mean, Brock did wrestle in Japan a couple years ago, so that could be interesting to see. But I just don't know if Charlotte really, gels well with Asuka. After all, it was, years ago when Charlotte was the one who defeated Asuka. I think was for the first time at WrestleMania. I think that was Asuka's first defeat ever. So I don't know if it would work well with each other, but I mean, you could always run through it and see if it works. But let's just get this over with Chelsea Green.
I'm not some clown who deserves to be humiliated on national television. And after Raw and SmackDown last week, I have sent some strongly worded emails to your manager airing my grievances.
Chelsea, I know. The emails came to me, and I'm the one that responded saying I'd take them under advisement. Me, Adam Pearce, manager, both chosen.
Okay, well, good. Then I'm sure you're going to treat me like the star that I am. I was not ready for Asuka. You know what? I demand a redo. I should be in that Elimination Chamber match. Hey, how about tonight in the triple threat? Put me in.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Well, I'm not leaving your office until you put me in.
Security!
Don't touch me.
Security!
Don't touch me, I'll scream. You know what? I am feeling very threatened right now. Where are you going?
Well, if you're not leaving, he's leaving.
I'm not leaving here.
Security! What the fuck are they doing with Chelsea Green? I don't know anything about Chelsea Green. Why are you... Oh my God. Hunter, you're starting to piss me off right now. Chelsea Green so far isn't in the matchup. Oh, Ronda Rousey's back. Okay, yeah. If Chelsea Green gets put into the matchup, she's taking the pin. That's her spot. That's where she lies on the totem pole here in WWE. at the moment. I honestly don't know exactly anything about Chelsea Green, really. So this is my first introduction to Chelsea Green, and they're failing at getting me invested into anything that she's doing. Definitely. If that were the case, like if that were to happen, Charlotte should not appear on every show. Charlotte should take the Roman Reigns approach. If we were to do a horse men, recreation and Charlotte Flair as, I don't want to say the leader, but as one of the instigators to bring in a new horseman in there. I think that Charlotte should take up the role of a Roman Reigns and not show up every single show and just show up for the every once in a while. That's how Roman Reigns feels like special as he does as well too. That's one of the reasons why MJF feels special as well too, is he doesn't wrestle every single show. So when MJF does wrestle, it feels special. So there's something to be said about not wrestling every single night. That was good. I tried that the loaded mac and cheese over at Arby's. That was good. So in case anyone hasn't tried that and is wondering, I tried it and it was pretty good. All I want to do is dance like there's no tomorrow. I haven't done this in a bit, so I just kind of thought about this as we're on commercial right now. If you guys want to, feel free to hit that like button down below if you feel I deserve it. Leave a comment down below as I respond to everybody. As we're having a great time tonight in the chat, and feel free to hit the subscribe button as well as we're doing the live stream reactions to the wrestling shows again. If you haven't seen my my post that I put in the community section on the channel, we won't really be doing the live stream reactions for pay-per-views, as me and my dad like to watch the pay-per-views together, and so he's not really going to want to join in on the live stream reactions. So Charlotte will never be able to pass up her father, even when she hits 17 times that she's been the champion. She'll never be able to truly be more iconic than Ric Flair is. There's only one Ric Flair, and he's in people's Mount Rushmore. I don't think people really put Charlotte Flair on their Mount Rushmore of women's wrestlers, though I could be wrong. But whenever I hear people talking about Mount Rushmore of wrestlers, I don't think I ever hear people talking about who their Mount Rushmore is of women's wrestlers. The more that we see Chelsea Green here, it almost makes me wonder if we are going to get Matt Cardona back in WWE.
Where at this time, I'd like to welcome the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Now, after a surprise ambush earlier on tonight against Beth Phoenix, does this mean the Judgment Day has the upper hand heading? The Judgment Day, we always have the upper hand. Tonight, we beat Edge and Beth again. And it's actually starting to freak me out a little bit because I think they like it a little bit too much. But that's fine by me, because at Elimination Chamber, it's going to happen again and again and again.
See, the thing about Edge and Beth, and I'll add my pathetic dad to that list, they were good, but the game has just passed them by.
Byron, I think we proved again tonight that we're at the top of the game, right? So at Elimination Chamber, I'm going to walk out the new United States champion. And at WrestleMania, the homie's going to walk in a challenger, but she's walking out the SmackDown Women's Champion.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Priest. Charlotte keeps saying that she's on a different level.
But the only level that Charlotte's on is the one below me. When I rise and take the SmackDown Women's Championship from her at WrestleMania. And my rise begins this Saturday at Elimination Chamber when Finn and I, we beat the living crap out of the great couple, Edge and Beth Phoenix.
I would say when it comes to on heels, on the scale for in WWE, I would say Roman Reigns was number 2, because Roman Reigns, when he was in the blood, well, he is in the bloodline, of course, but when Sami Zayn was still part of the bloodline, Roman Reigns was too much like he was a heel, but at the same time he was too much of baby facing it. It felt like to me, he wasn't dominant, man. He wasn't as scary as he was. Now, since Roman Reigns turned on Sami, Roman Reigns, I would say, is the number 1 heel, but Dominic definitely number 2. I mean, Dominic just gets that heel heat, man, and he barely has to try. That's great. Like my boy Dominic.
It will be a massive night for the Judgment Day. It's Saturday night for the Judgment. Grit couple, Hall of Famers, Beth Phoenix, Roman Reigns.
Yeah, we're just going through the Elimination Chamber card, and then going to.
And these 6 women will race to Elimination Chamber. One of the most superstars in the ring.
I miss the old Elimination Chamber, man. Like, I understand that the wrestlers probably like the new Elimination Chamber, how it's more forgiving on them, but the Elimination Chamber, the old one, was more destructive and it felt more dangerous. It's just like when you just kind of, don't put the same force behind it. And I get it. It's easy for me to say that as I'm not a wrestler, and I've never been in that matchup, but it's just, for me, I just love the old style. We're in our main event right now. Oh, can't have that one playing in the background. It's tricky by what is that? Run DMC? Shit. I guess it doesn't really matter. Old chamber matches, they were crazy. Absolutely, man. Like, today's chamber matches are also good too, but I just absolutely loved the old style of the Elimination Chamber. Like how forceful it looked. The chain link fence is still there, but the floor was different. It wasn't padded. I liked that. It's like the Hell in a Cell. We don't need a red Hell in a Cell. The silver Hell in a Cell, or gray, whatever the hell you want to call it, is just as good. So we're coming up to our main event actually quite early here. We still have about 25 minutes left of the show. It's going to be Bianca, Becky, and Bayley. If Becky or Bayley manage to beat Bianca or said other, they will be put into the Elimination Chamber matchup. I feel like Bayley's gonna win. Oh God, yeah. I can't even imagine how pissed off Triple H was at RVD for that. I can't even imagine how upset Rob Van Dam was for himself there. The one thing you could say though about the new chamber is that it actually allows the guys more room to stand up. And what? You know what's weird is that your emoji was considered inappropriate by YouTube for some reason of blocking the eyes. What the fuck? And so I showed it because there's nothing inappropriate about that. What kind of emoji can be considered inappropriate by YouTube? I guess an eggplant would be considered an inappropriate one because I guess they'll know the meaning behind it. But as I was saying, I guess one of the good things about the new chamber is how there's more room for you to stand on top of the chamber pod. So that way no one will ever be able to mess up a 5-star frog splash again and land on someone's throat. Before we come back live with Raw, I'm going to go ahead and take just one more break for a second. I will be back in just a moment, guys.
No worries. All during our President's Day mattress sale. Only at Value City Furniture.
Wednesday, exclusively on Peacock. The title race heats up with one of the season's most pivotal showdowns. Arsenal, Man City. Wednesday, 2:30 Eastern. Only on Peacock. Are you kidding me?
This is going to destroy my career or be the greatest thing that ever happened in wrestling.
Sunday, it became cool to be a bad guy. WWE Legends NWO.
But it was too much for a lot of people.
And then,
This is the rivalry that started it all.
WWE Rivals.
Two guys, they created something special.
It's all part of WWE Superstar Sunday. Return Sunday starting at 8. Only on A&E. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. And earlier on, folks, we had a truly epic meeting of minds when a fired up Cody Rhodes may have given Sami Zayn the encouragement ahead of Saturday night's title match with Roman Reigns.
I intend to finish my story. You need to finish yours.
I don't want to see you on Raw next Monday. Because I'd rather see you at WrestleMania. Well, we know Cody Rhodes has punched his ticket to the showcase of the Immortals. But the question remains, which name will oppose the name Rhodes on the marquee? Will it be the reigning champion Roman Reigns or Saturday night's challenger Sami Zayn?
The new chamber is okay. It looks good on camera. The old chamber matches were different back in the day. Got that match once in a while.
And now to our main events here on
Actually, like, if memory serves me correctly, the old Elimination Chamber, you would originally you got that at SummerSlam or Survivor Series, if I'm not mistaken. I think the Elimination Chamber still came pretty much once every year. The Hell in a Cell, that one, would come, when the match called for it. But I believe that the Elimination Chamber still, would come every once a year. One thing I wish they would do is, and I think that it was unpopular in other people's opinion, but I actually like the Tag Team Elimination Chamber match. I think they've only done a Tag Team Elimination Chamber once, but I actually liked it. I think that the Ascension actually were able to, if memory serves me correct, they didn't win, but I think the Ascension actually got to show off a little bit and actually had some quite impacting moments in the chamber there. Bailey loves tearing up the signs there. I gotta say I like that one though. So it is triple threat match here. I honestly, I don't remember the women. I do remember the women's tag team elimination chamber match. That was the one actually to crown the first ever women's tag team champions. I'm pretty sure they did a second one too before. Oh, Becky Lynch actually looked really badass standing into that smoke back there. I honestly think it would be a surprise if we saw that Bailey wins. Like, it would just have me wondering where the hell would Becky Lynch fit into Elimination Chamber plans if she doesn't win. Unfortunately it leaves Bayley. You know, where does Bayley fit in with with WrestleMania plans as well? Then too, because we already wait. We're going to another commercial break. We just came back from commercial break. Yeah, this is the main event here. But I mean, I don't have a problem with that. This is the match that has the highest stakes involved in it. Wait, we're in a picture-in-picture break. Are we gonna wrestle? I guess we're actually gonna wrestle. There's no way that during they have a picture-in-picture break right now. There's no way that we're just gonna watch these women just stare each other down for the next 2 minutes. They have to wrestle, right? Okay, so they are. So Becky and Bayley getting into a shoving match right now, but they're completely ignoring Bianca Belair, and Bianca making them pay for that one. It's Bianca hitting Bayley with a forearm right there. Bayley gets sent to the outside of the floor, and right now Becky and Bianca Belair, a little bit of a callback to their last year WrestleMania matchup where Bianca Belair got Becky Lynch beat last year. And Becky sends Bianca into the rope there with a shoulder tackle there from Bianca there. Bianca, the stronger of the two women in this matchup here. Gotta imagine how satisfying it would be if Becky Lynch was able to beat Bianca Belair to put herself in the Elimination Chamber matchup. Doesn't have to beat Bayley, and Bayley doing the smart thing right now. This is triple threat rules here. The first one to be pinned or submitted will get the victory. And Bayley standing on the outside of the floor there. And that was so stupid. That was so fucking stupid. Bianca Belair, she did her whole thing where she jumped up on the middle rope, slapped her ass, and then Becky Lynch just shook her head. And then Bianca just said, come on, come on. And then Becky ran into her and she jumped off. It's like, dude, it's like, you know what she fucking does. It's like, and you shook your head, which actually made it cool that you were like, okay, I'm not falling for that. I know what you're going to do. And then I would have loved if Bianca would get down and then we just have to wrestle. But no, Becky just ran right into Bianca Belair looking like a stupid idiot. And right now, I thought someone's hair was coming out. I'm not trying to weird anybody out here, but I literally thought that a piece of someone's hair was falling out from their head. Schoolgirl there from Becky Lynch again, pinfall or submission, the first woman to gain that victory there. This match is over, and if Becky or Bayley get the victory, they are added into the Elimination Chamber match, but they'll still have a long ways to go, as that woman will be I'd have to imagine that they'll be involved in the first two women who will start off for the Elimination Chamber, as the other women already earned their spot into the Elimination Chamber, as Becky and Bayley, if they are to win, would just be I wouldn't want to say handed the opportunity there, but they'd have to start things off as they weren't originally part of the Elimination Chamber to begin with. Right now, military press from Bianca Belair. And again, Bayley doing the smart thing. And oh, wait a second. Bianca realized that she just actually threw Becky Lynch on top of Bayley, and Becky was just pinning Bayley at that point there. Right now, manhandle slam. Bianca knows how that film feels. See, Becky doing the smart thing. Becky is just keeping the constant pressure on Bianca Belair by constantly trying to keep pinning her right there. She doesn't want to waste any moment here. Remember, because Elimination Chamber is this Saturday. There's no time to really worry about putting more pressure on your own body and risking, damage to yourself. Bianca Belair, who is not involved in the Elimination Chamber this Saturday, has nothing to lose here right now. Chop block there from Bayley right now, and Bayley is the one. I'm pulling for Bayley to win here. I'd love for Becky Lynch to win, as I really love Becky Lynch, but I think Bayley's going to pull away with a surprise victory. I think that's the one. I think that's just something that's got me by thinking there. Bayley just picking her spots right now here, and right now Becky Lynch still on the outside of the floor as Bayley in full control. That's no pun there.
Bayley has competed on the showcase of the Immortals, but it's never been about her. And Bayley,
big time. Bianca got thrown shoulder first into that steel turnbuckle, and smart movement there by Becky Lynch to get out of the ring. And that was very nice of Bayley. She told the fans to move, even though she doesn't like the fans. I'm just kidding. Listen.
When the chips are down, when the deck is stacked against the EST, somehow, someway, Bianca.
I know this is random to bring this up right now, but I really hope that one of these days we'll see Bayley back to a babyface. I would just like to see it one more time. I wonder if Bayley, how she would feel, if she would feel like that it would be a downgrade if she went back to doing the whole hugger gimmick, just for a little bit. I wonder if she would consider it a downgrade. I don't think I would. I think it's a great underdog babyface character. And who doesn't love an underdog? Bayley had the control for the majority at the moment, but Bianca Belair started to bring a tear in here. Oh, wait a sec. Bayley.
Belly to back suplex takes down the champion. Cover by Bayley. Quickly across now. Grabs the leg. Looking for the win here. Becky Lynch in to intervene. Bianca kicking out as well. Who is going to grab the victory here tonight? Can Becky or Bayley advance to the Elimination Chamber match Saturday night?
Becky sent out of the ring way too many times. Bayley is in absolute control in this matchup here. You got to give Bayley her credit in this matchup. She is keeping control over the entire matchup. Originally, Bayley was staying on the outside of the floor and just picking her moments. Now Bayley is just absolutely in control over on both Becky Lynch and the Raw Women's Champion. Speaking of Becky Lynch, the man coming from the sky with a leg drop. And Bianca saving this matchup there, as it could have been almost game over there. All three women are down right now, and got to give credit to Bayley as well. She did not come out with the rest of Damage Control. Dakota and Io are still in the back. I don't know if they're here tonight, but they are in the back right now. This is just a fair triple threat matchup between these three women here. Both women have had their problems with the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair, lots of times in the past before. Becky Lynch starting to create some momentum for herself. Springboard there with a spin kick from Becky, but now Bianca. Oh, I think that Becky and Bayley might have to start working together here if they want to take out Bianca Belair. But Becky Lynch is not someone who likes to, work with other women. She likes to play by the book by herself. Just hit the double DT and went for the cover on Bianca. But now we are commercial break right now, which I would assume would be our final commercial break of the night. Becky Lynch still in control over on Bayley and Bianca right now. Shows how quickly that the tide can turn here. It was all Bayley at the beginning, but now Becky Lynch in control. Let's see, we're having an old school Survivor Series match. They have Charlotte be the team captain plus 2 males and 1 female named Horsewoman. I like that one. I like the old Survivor Series. Although, actually, what would be really cool is if it was War Games, and it's with the 2 males and the 1 woman, or the 2 women, Charlotte and Charlotte's group of the 4 horsewomen, or horsemen, sorry. And voila. And then you have another group to face them. Because it doesn't have to be kept separate. It doesn't have to be kept separate. In my personal opinion. I don't know how other people would feel about that, but I think it'd be a hell of a sight to see of 2 other women and 2 men inside the War Games match at the same time. That'd be fucking cool. And it's horsemen. You know, I'm pretty sure that they've been in their fair share of War Games before. Becky Lynch still staying on top of this entire matchup right now. Becky's got Disarmer locked in. She hasn't got it fully wrenched on Bianca right now. She doesn't have it fully wrenched as she normally would over her opponent. But Bayley is the one you got to watch out for. She is a hound dog right now, is Bayley. She's coming in and taking over control. Oh, wait a second. Speaking of control, and there I gave Bayley too much credit. I was saying how this is a fair matchup with no Dakota Kai and no Io Sky, but now there they are. And they played into it by damaging Becky Lynch, and now Bayley is just this is absolutely disgusting right now. I mean, it is no disqualification, but I mean, I would have much rather loved to have seen Bayley do this on her own, but that's just too much to ask now, is it? Although I guess when you've got friends and allies, you know, don't turn down an opportunity, especially an opportunity of this magnitude, where not only is it an opportunity for the Elimination Chamber match on the line, but also an opportunity at WrestleMania. Oh, Bayley to belly, almost was there. I think it's a little upsetting that the Bayley to belly now is not Bayley's finisher, because like, oh wait a sec, Bianca looking for Jaded. No. Hey, son, what's up, bud? Weekend was good. I was mostly working. Charlotte needs that repackage if WWE was watching this. If WWE was watching this here, I think they would maybe steal some of my stories that I make, and I would be quite okay with that. I would be quite okay if Triple H were to steal some of the storylines that I make. And he wouldn't have to give me credit for it. He could be like, "Oh, I made that up." I was actually busy working. I wasn't watching. The Super Bowl. And right now, Bayley. Oh, wait a second. Looking for a Tower of Doom spot. I forgot to turn the volume back up.
What are we about to see? Oh my God!
That was a good Tower of Doom spot.
Is Bayley going to the Elimination Chamber? Bianca Belair is still alive.
I think Bayley picked the wrong person to cover there. Becky Lynch was at the top there when Bianca hit the superplex and Bayley hit the powerbomb. Bayley covered the wrong woman. It was actually a nice Tower of Doom spot and a pretty good sell there by Bianca Belair for the powerbomb.
2 pinfall attempts later, this match rolls on.
Why do none of the other women come out and take out Damage Control? That's a pinfall. Hey, ref. Bianca's pinning. Ref. Bianca's pinning Becky Lynch at this point. Okay, literally. This is what happened. Okay, this is so. Becky is my hand here. This is Bianca. She was placed on top of her, both shoulders on the mat. Was it a weird pinfall? Yes, but it was still a pin nonetheless, and the referees refused to count. So Bianca just won the matchup. Monday Raw's been pretty good. It's been a pretty long show, but not horrible.
Next level athleticism by Belair.
Nice delayed suplex there from Bianca.
Lynch away from the Elimination Chamber. Moonsault, but Bayley got the knees up.
Nice movements there by Bayley.
Can Belair capitalize and prevent one more threat?
And Becky Lynch is completely exhausted right now. Wait a minute. Wait a second.
Feet are on the ropes, and Becky Lynch spotted it. And Lynch, who is familiar in her own way, bending if not breaking the rules when need be. Stopping Bayley from punching her ticket. Belair flattens Bayley.
All right, last minute predictions, guys. Who do you think is winning this one? Is it Bianca, Becky Lynch, or Bayley? I'm still saying Bayley pulls it off.
Lynch landed hard on Bayley's right knee. Becky now slam.
I think Bayley pulls it off. I think Bayley pulls it off.
Control again paying dividends. Much to the surprise of
Becky Lynch.
literally no one.
That could happen. We still got some time there.
Blair and Bayley alone in the ring. This is a beneficial scenario for both women.
Right now, Bianca looking for the KO date.
The EST hoisting up the role model. Here comes Dakota Kai.
Dakota able to walk on her legs there.
To help out Bayley, but look at Bianca Belair making use of the ropes. Bianca losing focus. Io connects with a kick. Bayley rolls.
Wait a sec. Schoolgirl.
Bayley set to advance. Kick out by Bianca. So close to advancing to the
Have shut up.
chamber match. And look at this. Oh dear, it's getting crowded.
Wait a minute. What the hell is this all about? Why do these women care? Why do the elimination chamber? Wait a sec. I guess that the women of the elimination chamber should go after Becky and Bayley, as they don't want any of these women to take away their opportunity. I think Becky. I don't want to take away my. I don't want to take away my. I don't want to be a coward and just pull away from my guess. I'm gonna stick with Bayley pulling this one off. But I think you all might be right that Becky Lynch wins. Io's up. Smart strategy from Io. Get away from the women that were, on the outside of the floor. It is no disqualification. So she can stay in that ring as long as she wants. But she's not going to stay in there for long. Got dumped out to the floor, and all the women just got taken out. But Becky Lynch just made her way back into the ring. I saw Becky Lynch up. Bayley's there. There's Becky. Someone's pulling away with a victory soon. These women are exhausted. They are spent. They're just throwing whatever haymakers they can get left out of them. Becky just hitting anything that she can that will move.
One for the chance to protect her title at WrestleMania. Becky and Bayley will see this as
oh, manhandle slamming. Wait a second.
head back to WrestleMania. Look at this. The man is down. The role model is down.
Oh no!
Hooks the leg. Bianca Belair. Here is your winner, the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
What's she pointing at the WrestleMania sign for? You're already going to Mania. Wow, that was a terrible ending. Why do you keep pointing at the sign? You're already going to WrestleMania. It's not like you earned. It's not like you're already going to Mania. It's not like you won anything. You just won the match. The match that didn't even concern you. Wow, that was disappointing. I'm honestly disappointed. I was actually very curious to see that Elimination Chamber matchup with 7 women in there to throw a wrench into the WrestleMania plans. But nothing. Like, honestly, I literally thought when Bianca hit the KOD onto Bayley, I thought that the Bayley was already on top of Bayley, or I thought the Becky was already on top of Bayley after getting hit with the KOD. I thought she was just going to cover her and win. You know, because I thought Bianca was going to be absolutely spent after hitting the finish, and then it would just be over. What a waste. The only woman who should win that Elimination Chamber matchup is Asuka. That's it. Nobody else. Liv Morgan is on SmackDown. Raquel Rodriguez is on SmackDown. Natalya is on SmackDown. They should not be winning an opportunity to face Bianca for the Raw Women's Champion when you're a SmackDown wrestler. Carmella just came back. Sorry, you shouldn't just get rewarded like that. Besides, we've already seen Bianca and Carmella multiple times. I don't think people really want to see that. And Nikki Cross, I like Nikki Cross, but I don't think that she would be a good fit for. And look at this. Look at this. They all they're doing right now. They have so much time left in the show that all they're doing is recapping the rest of the show. Or at least that's what they were doing with freaking Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley just a few moments ago. That was such... Yeah, I agree. That was such a waste of a finish. Like, honestly, my excitement levels... My excitement levels when it was announced that it could have started off with a triple threat match in the Elimination Chamber, and it would be a 7-woman for the first time ever. I was like, that would actually be pretty darn cool. But then it just ended up being nothing, and that's a little bit disappointing for me. So I'd give Raw a middle. Not a thumbs up, not a thumbs down. I would give it a middle. The show was whatever. It was okay, I guess, in my personal opinion. The only high spot for me was Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes. Sami Zayn mostly. Cody Rhodes' promo was good. The Cody Rhodes and Baron Corbin match, fucking waste of my time. Ugh, God. SmackDown's got to be good, though. SmackDown has to go out on a high note. It's the last show that they had before the Elimination Chamber, and it's going to be in Montreal, so they've got to be extra loud for Sami Zayn, and it's got to be freaking good, man. They have got to pull off as much drama as they can. So, what are my locked predictions for the Chamber? Let's see. Oh, so I'm still sticking with Brock Lesnar to beat Bobby Lashley. I say that I don't know if Cody's gonna be on SmackDown. I think they might just keep SmackDown just about Sami Zayn and the Bloodline, and nothing to do with Cody Rhodes at the moment. So let's see. I want Asuka to win, but I'm going to say Liv Morgan will win the Women's Elimination Chamber match. I'm still saying Austin Theory wins the Elimination Chamber. Edge and Beth Phoenix will beat the Judgment Day, even though the Judgment Day should still win, in my personal opinion. Roman Reigns will still retain the championship over Sami Zayn, even though I don't like that idea. Sammy shows up on every single night. Sammy is the one who keeps the storyline going for the most part, man. Cody, like it makes no sense to me like that all these other wrestlers, the bloodline, like the bloodline would show up every single week on Raw, but now that Sammy's like ever since Sami Zayn split away from them, they stay only on SmackDown. It's like, well, since when do you guys follow the brand split rules? They never do that. I have Roman, Cody, and Sammy at the end of the segment on SmackDown. I think that they should do that. That would be the best way to end SmackDown, is to have it be focused on solely the Universal title. Or not the Universal title, about the undisputed heavyweight championship. That's the best way to do it. That's the way you close out the show. So, all right, guys. Well, that has been the Monday Night Raw live stream reaction. Again, feels great to actually be back doing the live stream reactions with you guys. So feel free to hit the like button down below if you feel I deserve it. It's much appreciated. Subscribe, as I will be doing content like this every week. And I will also be, and you also know about the wrestling gameplay videos that I do as well too. Leave a comment down below as I respond to pretty much everybody. And hit the bell icon so you always get notified when I go live for any of my videos. Thanks, guys, and take care and enjoy the rest of your night. Peace. And there we go. End.